Hello friends, my name is Kunal. Today we are going to learn about Flask. Okay, you know that Flask is a very important or popular web-based framework which is used in Python. Okay, now in this video we will learn the Flask in a very accurate and precise manner in a deep manner. Okay, and we will be developing a small project in this. Okay, so let us start. Now, in Flask, there is a very important term which is called WSGI. This WSGI stands for Web Server Gateway Interface. This Web Server Gateway Interface help us to make the relation between the servers and web application. Now let us understand it in a deep manner. Okay, you know that when we are deploying any web application to any cloud platform. Suppose, okay. Now this cloud platforms internally uses servers. This server could be an IIS servers. So this could be an IIS server. Okay. This could be an Apache server, or this could be an AWS server. Okay. Okay. These three servers. For example, we are taking now. Now when we will suppose and now when we will be hitting this suppose URL which is www dot google dot com. Okay, www dot google dot com, from our various devices or from various users you can say. Suppose these are various users. These are various users. They are hitting this www dot google dot com. www.google.com. And this www.google.com internally contains an HTTPS protocols. You have heard about this. Okay. I okay. Now see, this contains an HTTPS protocol. HTTPS protocol. This HTTPS protocols help or we can say connects with these servers. This connects with these servers. And this and the this connects with our servers and this help us to see our result. Okay, here also in our fast application, here also we can see the same. And here it happens with the help of WSGI. Okay, I hope you understand this. Now there is a main and there is second main topic which is in there in class, which is called uh, Jinja 2. Okay, it is called Jinja 2. So let us discuss about that also. Jinja. Let me change my pen color. Jinja. Now what is Jinja 2? Jinja 2 is a web template system in Flask, which is used in Flask. What is this? This is a web template system. Okay. Now this web template system uses web templates. Web templates. Web templates. Okay. Web templates which is web templates, and these web templates comes from various data sources. And these data sources help us to see help us to see our response which we want to see. Suppose we have to see www.google.com, so we can see here. Okay, now this web template is in a dynamic manner. It is not in a static manner. Okay, so this help us to render dynamic pages. Okay, which help us to render dynamic pages. I hope you have understood this in a better manner, and in next part we'll be doing practical so that you can understand it in a very better way or in a very precise manner. Come to the practical of Flask. Today we will be doing the practical of the Flask. So let me remind you that we will only creating the two routes in this project. The first one will be of the home page, and the second one will be the about us page. Okay, so let us start. So first of all, let us install Flask in our PC or VS Code, we can say. So for installing the Flask in our VS Code, so we will write pip install Flask. Okay. Now it is saying that requirement already satisfied. It means that I have previously installed the Flask in my VS Code. That's why it is showing this. If you have not installed the Flask, so first you need to install the Flask. Otherwise, it will give an error. Okay. So now let us import our Flask. So let us import it. So we will write from Flask import Flask. Okay. This is a command for importing the Flask. Now okay, that is correct now. Now let us define our entry point. Okay, so we will give a variable which is app Flask. This is our entry point. Okay, now let us do our entry point first. Control main. Now let us define our host and port. Debug host, which is equal to 127, which is a local host, and we will define our port, which will be 5000. You can define port according to you. Means that if this port is busy or it is showing an error, you can mm, you can rewrite or change the port name. Okay, now let us define some route here. Let us define the routes here. uh, so first route will be the home page one. Okay, let us write at the rate app dot route route, and this is will be representing by the single slash forward slash. Okay, now let us give the name of this function, which is home. Now we will be returning some information so that we need to know that our home page is working or not. Welcome to my home page. Okay. Now we'll be defining our second row, and the second row will be showing the about us information. About us. Okay. Def about. Now also written some information from this also. It is right. Nice to meet you. Okay. Now see, we have created both our routes. Now let us see if this application is working correctly or not. Let us see this. First of all, let me clear the terminal. Now see, okay, let us run this Python main.py. Okay, the server is running correctly. Now let us visit the page. See, it is working. In our home page, it is showing welcome to my home page. Now let us visit our about us page. If it is working fine or not. See, nice to meet you. Means our both the routes are working correctly. But now you can see that these pages are not very attractive. Okay, so make this page more attractive. If you use which is called an render template. Now you will say what is render template? Basically, render template is the uh, access, which it help us to access the HTML pages in our Flask application. Okay, it helps to meet. It helps to connect with our Flask mm, Flask server with the from HTML. Okay, you can say like that. So let us import render template so that we can use the HTML functionalities and make our web page more attractive. Okay, basically it means that. Now uh, let us integrate our render template also. See, before integrating our render template, you can see there are two folders. One is static, and the second is templates. Okay. Now a templates contains two files, which is about.html and second is index.html, and my static contains style.css. Now see, the by default Flask uses templates. Okay. Okay. So you should also use templates here. Here. Okay. You can't change the folder name uh, by yourself. Okay, now let us define. I hope you understand it. Now let us define our render template. Render template index dot html. Okay, now here also we will define it. Return render template. We will define here about us dot html. It is not about us. It is about dot html. We have to keep the name according to our file name. Okay, whichever we have. Now let us see it is working correctly or not. So first of all, I need to start my server from starting. Let's create the console. We'll write Python main.py. Now let us visit the page. See how nice it is looking. It is very good, yeah. Now it is looking very attractive. Now let us visit our about us page also. See, this is our about us page. It is also looking very nice, right? See, so this was our the simple Flask project which we have created. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. And I will be also creating the second part of this Flask where we will be creating nice projects which will help you to understand the Flask more clearly.